Hello, welcome to Game Day with Carmen. Let's preview the Crows versus Bulldogs game on Thursday night. This is going to be one hell of a game. This is going to be a really quick game. Both sides can score quickly. Dogs' best is their midfield, and that's the Crows' weakest link. The Crows' forward line is their strength, and the Dogs' backs is their weakest link. This would depend on who wins the midfield. If the Western Bulldogs win the midfield, they can lock it into their forward line if they don't score any goals. Players such as Archie Jones, Waitman and West, they will lock it into their forward line, and that will give the Western Bulldogs back time to set up behind the ball. That's the only way I can see the Western Bulldogs winning. On the other side, if the Crows are able to even the setter bounces, clearances, then I just don't think that the Western Bulldogs defence will be able to hold out Riley Kilthorpe, Keys, Rochelle, Neil Bullen when he goes through there. I just don't believe that they'll be able to hold Fogarty. I just don't think that they'll be able to hold those sorts of players out on a one-on-one basis. So for me, if the Crows, like I said, get even clearances out of the centre square, I think they'll win, and they'll win by about 3 to 4 goals. Next game I want to be talking about that I want to preview is the Geelong versus Gold Coast. The Cats are coming out of really two close back-to-back defeats, and Gold Coast got their pants pulled down against the Brisbane Lions. With so many Brisbane Lions players out, you would have never thought that the Gold Coast could actually lose that game. And not only did they lose it, they got spanked. This game being played at GMHBA Stadium is not going to help. The Suns are not playing with their usual dominance in clearances. Rowell has had some injuries, and that's affected him. And it's affecting the whole team performance when he's not playing well. Geelong's Dangerfield has come back to some sort of form, so that even adds more to the Suns' woes. I think Geelong will get the Suns on the outside. They're running Smith, Holmes, Bourne, Bowles. Bourne and Bowles can play in and out. I think they'll just outrun the Suns, to be honest. The other issue is that I don't believe Cameron and Neil will have such a bad game as they had against the Crows. I know that the conditions didn't help them, but gee whiz, they hardly touched the ball. I don't think they're going to have a bad one like that. Geelong had one of the best defences in the league, if not the best. And apart from King and maybe Petrarca, I don't think the Suns have enough forwards for them to kick a win score. So for me, this is an easy one. It's going to be the Cats by 5 goals and over. Thank you for listening to my preview on Game Day with Carl.